Peace and love. If you found my community here on YouTube, welcome. My name is Eliza, and I am super excited for this opportunity to create and cultivate the inner village community here on YouTube. This is again Breathe and Meditate with Eliza, and I feel very thankful and very excited to be called to really start something that is very dear to my heart and very, very important to me. So, a little bit about me. Who am I? I have been meditating and doing breath work for about 5 years now. I first connected with meditation, honestly, actually, back in middle school. One of my teachers, Mr. Johnson, introduced meditation to us. Then I was 13, 14. I didn't really understand it, but it was my first introduction. Then, after I turned 18, I ended up moving all the way across to Texas. Interesting, beautiful, unique, dynamic state of Houston, Texas. And I had my spiritual awakening here in Houston, Texas. And through that experience, I tapped into meditation. For those of you that are on a journey of spiritual awakening, you know how tough this journey is. It will ask you to bend and shape. You will be kicked down and knocked over a million times. And just when you think you've figured it out, you'll continue on the journey. It truly never ends, and it's not an easy journey to be on. At 24 years old, I've been through the ups and downs. I've gone through so much on my journey, and in this year, in tapping into 2026, it was important to me to take everything that I've been through, right, and kind of alchemize it to create something where we, as the younger generation, whether you're in your early adulthood, you just step into adulthood, maybe you're in your early 20s, maybe you're older, everybody is welcome in this space. I want to make that clear. I wanted to create something that we can come together to connect, because as we all know, this journey is not easy, but most importantly, it can be really hard to find a community that you connect with. And so, yeah, I wanted to create this community because I believe that meditation and breath work is honestly the medicine, the medication that your doctor forgot to prescribe you. I wish that everyone in the world could tap into this practice, because for me, it's been a huge part of my journey. And it's really helped me stay grounded in moments and experiences and chapters when I felt like I had nothing else to really hold on to or to connect to. And this year, 2025, I decided that it was time to tap into it. Now, I've been called into this space for quite a while, and so this year I decided to get my practitioner license to be able to do this on YouTube, to create a community for all of us, and to use my personal experience and all of the things I've learned through all of the different channels I've been able to practice with, all of the individuals that have put out information for me to take from. So yeah, I'm really excited for us to connect, and I'm here for you. And just to tap into a little bit more about my story, I was originally adopted from Ghana, Africa at the age of 9 years old. I came here to the United States with my twin sister and my little brother. So we came as a sibling group of three. Now, I was adopted to a community where there was not a lot of people that looked like me. I was one of the only black kids in my community, and I grew up doing things like sports. Track and field was my main sport. I did mock trial. I did so many things in order to kind of fill that internal void that was within me. And I felt as I got older, it just that weight of being separated from my community, being separated from my biological family, being separated from my siblings, my food, my language, because when I came to the U.S., I didn't know any English. All of that, it kind of really weighs on you. And so when I had my spiritual awakening, there was this inner calling to return back to my native country, my native land, my native continent, Ghana, Africa. And so this last year, 2024, my sister, my brother, and I, we were able to, through a lot of hard work, a lot of strategic planning, and honestly kind of took everything we had. We were able to go back to Ghana, Africa for 2 months, where we were able to reconnect with our biological family. And yeah, that journey was a lot. It forced me to tap in deeper and tap into so many different emotions that I had been hiding from myself for a very long time. And honestly, it was a bittersweet experience. There was definitely some good parts. Of course, being able to reunite with my biological family was great, but didn't speak the same language as everybody else because we had lost our native tongue. And reconnecting with my biological mom, where we don't speak the same language, it was a really, really tough experience. And then, of course, there's the societal pressure to provide for your family because you're the one that's in the U.S. and your biological family is going through poverty back home. So, yeah, it was a lot. I haven't even tapped into the full extent of what that journey was like. But when I came back to the US, I was honestly really numb and really depressed. It was hard for me to be around people. There was a chapter where I didn't even want to be around anyone for like the first month or two that I came back to the US. But I tapped into meditation again. Even in Africa, I was meditating. I got to introduce it to my older brother, Kofi, and my little sister, Adjoa. And it was a beautiful moment to get to experience it. Now, meditation and breath work is not something that is going to change your life instantly. Like anything in life, you have to practice it over and over and over again. And you have to teach your internal system. You have to teach your body how to accept it, how to remember it, how to connect with it. And the more you do it, the more you get out of it. So I really invite you to tap in with meditation and breath work at least once a day. For me, I'm at the chapter in my practice where on most days I'm getting at least 3 practices in a day. And I usually do, if not at least 2, in the morning when I wake up and right before I go to bed. Meditation helps me stay grounded. It helps me stay connected to source, to my higher self, to my ancestors who are on this journey with me, guiding me. Meditation helps me connect to something when I feel like the world is just not a safe space for me. And I'm sure a lot of us can connect. The world is not an easy place to be, and it's not always the safest place for a lot of us. But yeah, I invite you to tap in with me. I invite you to show up with me. I'm on a journey here, and maybe what do you say? Maybe the videos aren't the best quality, right? But the intention is there. The intention is for me to create a community. The intention is for me to bring us together. The intention is for me to have conversations with you guys and to kind of get to learn a little bit about your journey, because I'm fascinated with the human experience. I'm fascinated with the spiritual experience. So this space, this community is for everyone. You are invited. If you're looking for a safe space just to be you, this is for you. I invite anybody that has went through a similar journey, whether you are adopted, whether you are one of the only black kids in your community, if you are a woman, if you are a young adult, if you are a black woman, if you are a person of minority, if you are an immigrant, if you are in the LGBTQ community, if you are a young man looking for a place to just let out your emotions, if you are an artist, if you are a spiritual person, if you are someone just wanting to tap into meditation and breathwork for the first time, and you feel like you've been called to something beyond just this realm, you are invited. Everybody is invited. This is a safe space. My intention is to pour out love, to pour out peace, to pour out joy, and to help us remember that within you have the power to create the life that you want. And even if it doesn't look exactly how you want it to look right now, every day you wake up, you have a choice in which direction you want to go. And I want to invite you to always choose the direction of meditation and breath work as a safe space for you to just be you, for you to just remember how beautiful, how magnificent, how powerful, how brave, how courageous you are for staying here, for going through this human experience that is not easy. I love you. I see you. It's gonna get better. Hold on. And let's go on this journey together. Ashe. I'll be doing more videos where we can connect. You can get to know a little bit about my journey. I'll go a little bit deeper and a little bit with more information for you. But again, if you made it to the end, thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to creating this beautiful, sacred community with you. Ashe. Peace and love always. Mwah.